like adore you. I just thank you so, I'm gonna cry. Hello. So here we are, and I just really felt called to sit down and have a sit-down chat with you guys and really just catch up with what's been going on in my life, what's been going on even with my channel, and just to really reconnect with you. So here's the deal. I mean, I can't even believe this, but I've had my channel now for over 10 years. I mean, an entire decade. That's so crazy to me. I mean, I was living as a single girl. Oops, that's my alarm to go pick up my daughter on cue. I was living as a single girl in my apartment in Queens, New York when I first started my channel. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, what I even wanted to do with my channel, other than just to really get the message out. I mean, even at that point, YouTube, I didn't even really know what the heck it was. I wasn't even a YouTube watcher at that point. I just was a Pilates teacher that just knew that I wanted to reach more people, and that's why I started my channel. So I was like, okay, let's just see what happens. And I didn't really have any strategy going at all. But now, I mean, my goodness, like I've gotten married over those 11 years, 10 years. I am a mom. I moved from New York City to living now in Miami. I mean, just so many huge life changes. And the other day I was just really thinking about, you know, my channel and what I want to create for all of you. And I was just feeling like, because there's been this evolution, it's a time for change, you know, and I'm getting ready to make some really big changes on my channel. You know, when I first started it, I was all about fitness. It was like every single week it was a fitness video. That's what this channel was started for. But you know, my desires and my interests and, you know, and I assume yours as well, because I feel like we've grown up together, have changed as well, right? We're evolving as women. You know, at that time I was, you know, a woman in my mid-30s. Like I said, my life was completely different. And now I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I, you know, run a very full-time business. And what I want, most importantly, what I want to create for you, because it isn't my channel, it's our channel. It's what we create together. And my intention now has changed as such as I really want this channel to be a place where women feel loved, where they feel at home, where they know that they have a place and a voice. And especially for those of us that are women over 40, you know, this, you know, social media and a lot of the social media platforms, they're really geared more towards, you know, younger people, right? Of course, we'll get some here and there, but overall, it's, you know, people in their 20s, people in their 30s, you know, even younger, right? That are creating these platforms, and where you'll see a lot of that. And it's like, well, what about us, right? What about our needs and our interests and our changes, you know, and what is it that we want? And that's really where I'm seeing our channel going, is more in that direction. So I'm going to be making some really big changes moving forward into 2022. Now, if any of you are like, oh my God, don't make changes, I love your channel as it is, I totally appreciate that. I still will be making fitness. I will still give you some fitness, you know, videos and tips, but you know, the fact of the matter is, even what I'm doing right now, it's like the clock is ticking. Like, I know that I have to leave in 10, 15 minutes at an absolute maximum to go and get my daughter, right? That wouldn't have been my life before. Like, I would have had all the time in the world to do the things that I want, right? And that's just not how my life is now. So I really want this to be a place for women like us that are busy, that have a lot on their plates, that want to really look and feel their absolute best at any age, right? And you're really busy, so you need to find things that are quick and effective that really work. So I intend to make more, you know, hacks and lifestyle tips and things that are really going to help to make you feel your absolute best, but to do it quicker and easier than other things. You know, one of the things that just makes me cringe on social media are these, like, you know, my 50-step skincare routine. I'm like, I'm a mom. I have like 3 steps. max. like if something can't be done in like 5-10 minutes, I'm not here for it. I don't want it, right? Workouts, perfect example. Now I really, kudos to me, had really figured that out long before I was a mom, where I was like 30-minute workouts as a maximum. That's what we created inside of Total Body Transformation. And here on my YouTube channel, it always was started with like quick 5-minute workouts. So my point is, I want to make this to be a useful hub for you, to feel that you are welcome, to have a voice, to know that you are loved, to know that you belong. And so that's really my intention. And so there's going to be some changes, you know, how I do things, what kind of topics I bring up, and I really need your help. I really, really want to hear from you, because like I said, I don't think of this as my channel, I think of it as our channel. So I really want to hear from you. What is it that you want? What is it that you want more of? What topics, what ideas, what kind of conversations do you want to have here? Because my intention is for this to be our place, and I can't do that without your help. So I would really, really love it if you would just take a moment and let me know, what do you want to see more of? You know, what direction would you like to go with me? You know, what topics, what guests, you know, what sort of ideas that you would like to see for our channel moving forward into 2022. You know, I always think, hang on, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee because it just looks so delicious. I always think of like December as a great time to really reflect and to, you know, kind of just take stock in like, what have I accomplished during the year so far? You know, what marks did I hit or exceed? You know, what were some of the things that I'd like to see more of? What do I want to call in moving forward into the next year? And this community and our channel was really, you know, something that I've been really thinking about a lot. Now, I don't have all the answers, right? And that's one thing that I know for sure, is that I don't have all the answers, and I can't tell you like, oh, this is exactly, because that's just not how I create. I'm very, you know, of the moment, and I'll get an idea and be like, yes, that's what I want to do, right? But I just really am feeling like I want more connection in this channel. I want more heart-centered conversations. I mean, if I could, I would invite y'all over and we would have a nice glass of wine. And that's the vibe that I really want, to know like we are all in this together. You know, some of you have been with me for 10 years, you know, and seen all those changes, you know. Remember back when I had my little one-eyed cat, may he forever rest in peace, Junior, you know, and just all the changes that have occurred, you know. And I just want to honor that, you know, for you and for me and for all of us. And I'm excited to be in this place of like, what's now and what's next? For me, for you, for all of us together, to create exciting things, to create things that, you know, a place for us to talk, a place for us to just know, like I said, I keep saying this, but that where you belong, where you know that you belong. You know, I think of you all as my family, right? I mean, some of my closest friends and people that I just love so much, I have met through social media. So I'm very forever grateful for this platform, for YouTube, for you know, giving me this platform to use to connect with all of you. I mean, that's something that, I mean, it makes me emotional. I can't even put in words like how much that means to me. And I also have to listen to that call in my heart that's telling me, okay, it's time to pivot, right? It's time to shift a little bit in what you're doing, right? So that I feel more fulfilled, so that we are creating something really special, really unique together. And so that it's really useful and that it's really fun too, you know? I don't ever want it to feel like, oh, this is something I have to do. And if I'm being really, really honest with you, there absolutely have been times, of course, it's normal, right? Over the last 10 years, and more specifically in the last 2 years, I would say, where I've been like, why am I doing this? Like, what is the reason? Because if I don't have a clear why and a drive forward, then I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm not quitting YouTube, but when I really sat down and I thought about it, it's like, okay, the shift that needs to happen is just a more connected space, right? Where I'm creating things that I know for us that have helped me in my life that I know will help you in your life. So if that means it's a 5-minute arm workout, great, that's what we're gonna do. If it means like, oh my gosh, I found this amazing product and it's totally changed everything for me and like you have to get it, then that's what we're gonna do. If it's gonna be like a healthy recipe or just, a sit down chat like this talking about, aging and issues and being a woman, and there's just so many things, that we can talk about. So that's really what my intention is moving forward. So what you can expect moving forward, especially in 2022, are some changes, right? In how we relate to each other. I really want to sort of take some of the mask off and just really be with you, because that's why I started this channel. Why I started this channel was to connect with you. And I need you to do that, right? I need you to do that with me if you want to, right? So if you want to, I'd love to have you. I'd love to hear from you. It really, really makes a difference if I hear from you and I know what it is that you want, what you need more of, what questions you have, what you'd like to see. By now you might know that, I try to be as communicative on this channel as I can, especially with more current videos. That video of the week, it's like I'll spend the entire week, like when comments come up, like trying to answer, and I really try to get into communication with you as much as possible. So I do request, help me to help you. Just let me know, like, what do you want? What would you like more of? Like, what would you like? It's a great question. I know it's not always the easiest, but like, if you could sit down and talk to me or ask me questions, like what are the questions that you have? What is it that you'd like to see more on this channel? Again, the vibe that I'd like more of here is like we're actually in the same room. We are together. We're having a cup of coffee together. We're, spending time together. We're getting to know each other. That's what a relationship is. And I really think of this channel and our relationship and connection as a relationship. So like most relationships, sometimes we have to have these kinds of conversations to sit down and go, okay, what is it that we're doing? So that's where I'm at right now. So as we're wrapping up this 2021, I just wanted to tell you how much I adore you. I just thank you so, I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel, for being a part of my life, for helping me to create just like this incredible life, this incredible platform, and to be being a part of my world. It really, really matters, and it's not something that I take lightly. Like I said, some of my best friends and connections and people that I know in relationships have been made through social media, and I just am so forever grateful for that. So I just want to thank you so much for being a part of my life. I'm very sensitive. I'm very, I'm a total softie. I'm a very ugly crier. So I'm trying not to right now, but I just really want to thank you for being a part of my life and for being a part of this community and for creating our channel, because it's yours too. So that's all I wanted to say today. So I know it's kind of a different video, but to me it was just really important that we have this talk and know that as our needs and our priorities and our desires and our goals and our visions change, that we're going to change together. And that I'm going to be here by your side, and we're going to evolve and grow as women and as this community together. So that's it. All right, I have to go because I have to pick up my daughter. So we did it, guys. We did it. We did it together. I was like, I just want to get this to you guys today. So I love you so much. I mean, I can't even tell you how much I just adore you. It's the holiday season. I'm feeling all the love. I'm just really into it. I'm really, really into it this year. And I hope that you're enjoying it as well. And I just want you to know how much I love you, I thank you, I honor you, and we're gonna do some really great things together. That I know for sure. So, okay. Mwah.